Just when the dust had settled on Liverpool's triumphant Premier League title win, the club has thrown the footballing world into frenzy with a revelation no one saw coming. Under the leadership of Arne Slot, the Reds are not simply enjoying the glow of victory, they're preparing to raise the bar even higher. And now, with whispers growing louder behind the scenes, Liverpool have dropped a shocking hint that they could be on the verge of something truly unprecedented. This isn't your typical transfer rumour or vague link to a promising name. This is about a bold, record-breaking move that could shake the market, reshape the squad, and send a powerful message to every club in Europe. The kind of move that defines a new era. The kind of move that says, Liverpool aren't done, they're just getting started. Something big is happening at Anfield, and the football world should be paying very close attention. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool are champions again. To mark this historic 20th league title, we've just launched our exclusive Champions collection of t-shirts. Celebrate in style and show your pride with official gear made for real Reds. Head over to copiclothing.com or just click the link in the description and grab yours while stocks last. But first, Arne Slot believes Federico Chiesa offered more than could be expected on his long-awaited first Premier League start in Monday's 3-2 loss at Brighton. Italy forward Chiesa was the only new arrival after Slot succeeded Jurgen Klopp at Anfield last summer, but has been a peripheral figure since his £10 million switch from Juventus. With champions Liverpool having clinched the title at the end of last month, the Euro 2020 winner was finally handed his full top-flight debut as part of 4 changes from last weekend's 2-2 draw with second-placed Arsenal. Chiesa, who has featured just 6 times in the league overall, had minimal impact at the Amex Stadium as the Reds twice surrendered a lead to suffer a 4th league defeat of the campaign. Mohamed Salah missed an open goal to put the visitors 3-1 ahead before second-half finishes from substitutes Kaoru Mitoma, and Jack Hinchelwood secured the 3 points for the 8th-place Seagulls after Harvey Elliott and Dominic Szoboszlai struck either side of Yassin Ayari's initial leveller. "The biggest quality Federico has is scoring goals," said Slot. "So the more you get him in and around the box, the bigger chance it is for him to score. He got a good chance just before Mo had his big chance. For him to have an open shot from the 18-yard box is for Federico a very good chance because he's such a great finisher. I think he did even more than I could expect from him because if you haven't played throughout the whole season, hardly ever had any starts, and then to play Brighton away, which is a very good team, number 8 of the league that can bring in Mitoma 20 minutes before the end. That tells you everything about this league. For him to be out for so long and play a game like this is more than I could expect from him." Liverpool's travelling fans repeatedly sang Chiesa's name in the Sussex sunshine before he was replaced by Darwin Núñez with 27 minutes remaining. Having secured top spot with 4 games to spare, the Reds are 12 points clear of Mikel Arteta's Gunners, despite picking up a solitary point from their last 3 fixtures. "We won this league because we've been so consistent, we've done so many things right," said Slot. "But we haven't won it in a way like Manchester City did it for the last 4 seasons, where they just could close the eyes and they were 4-0 up. We've been very close in terms of quality with all the teams we've competed with. That's why it's also such a big compliment that we won this league by such a big margin, because the quality margins are not so much different between us and some other teams. To lead by 12 now is a big compliment to our players. Now in a record-breaking move, as the Arne Slot era kicks off in spectacular fashion, with silverware secured and expectations soaring, Liverpool are wasting no time in shaping the next phase of their evolution. Crowned Premier League champions once again, the Reds are approaching the summer window not with caution, but with calculated aggression. And the name making the loudest noise in the corridors of Anfield, Florian Wirtz. The Bayer Leverkusen sensation is one of Europe's most sought-after young talents, and Liverpool are firmly in the mix. Hot on the heels of triggering Jeremy Frimpong's £30 million release clause, another Leverkusen standout, the Reds may not be done shopping in Xabi Alonso's Bundesliga treasure chest. On a recent episode of Anfield Index's podcast, respected journalist David Lynch joined Dave Davis to peel back the curtain on the Wirtz pursuit. What emerged wasn't wild speculation, but something far more tangible. My understanding is that Liverpool still feel that Bayern Munich are the favourites, or he could even stay and do another year at Leverkusen, Lynch explained. But if there's any sniff that he wants to come to the Premier League, then they will be there. This is not a case of vague interest or hopeful glances. According to Lynch, Liverpool's intent is very real, and so is their readiness to match the heavy financial demands required to land a player of Wirtz's calibre. Liverpool are willing to pay big money to get him in and to match the wages he is being offered, but it just comes down to the player's decision. That commitment speaks volumes. Arne Slot, vindicated after a dream debut season in England, now seeks to put his personal imprint on the squad, and Wirtz could be the crown jewel of that vision. The German maestro is not just technically gifted, he's intelligent, incisive, and possesses the creative spark to elevate Liverpool's midfield to a whole new level. This isn't a case of Liverpool simply throwing cash at talent. It's a statement of strategy, identity, and timing. Wirtz perfectly matches the club's recent evolution. A dynamic, versatile attacker with the flair and work rate to thrive in Slot's high-intensity system. The only thing we can be certain of is that if he does choose a Premier League club, then Liverpool will be in a very good position, Lynch added. And that confidence isn't rooted in vanity. It's based on what Liverpool can offer. Premier League champions, Champions League contenders, a progressive manager already proving his mettle, a winning culture, and a realistic path to regular minutes. For a player like Wirtz, that combination is as rare as it is tempting. But there's another twist in this tale, one that works in Liverpool's favour. Lynch revealed an intriguing detail. I did see rumours that it would be cheaper for a club outside of the Bundesliga because they clearly don't want him to go there. That subtle geopolitical dynamic could shift the playing field. Slot may be basking in the glow of a title-winning campaign, but he knows better than anyone that standing still is the fastest way to fall behind. Reinforcements are needed. Creativity must be bolstered. And Wirtz? He's not just a marquee signing, he's a potential game changer. His arrival would be more than a squad upgrade. It would be a thunderous statement of intent. Liverpool mean business, they're not just defending a title, they're building a dynasty. And if Florian Wirtz wants to test himself on English soil, he might just find that the brightest lights lead straight to Anfield. As Lynch concluded with cautious hope, let's see what happens, and hopefully he chooses Liverpool. Hope that quiet, familiar flicker is now ablaze again on Merseyside. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.